My name is Myckelle Williams. Many of you have seen my posts online showing me building my six-figure investment empire with over $200,000 in business credit, multiple investment properties that I sell and rent out, and a fleet of rental cars, an Airbnb arbitrage and tax lien auctions, and a home healthcare agency, all in the past 12 months. I am so blessed to be able to accomplish so much in such a short time. Now, I share my victories with you not to brag, but so that you can be inspired to dream bigger, reach higher, and push further. I share so that you can personally see God's hand on my life and know that all things are possible to him who believes. Somebody needs to hear this right now. A few years ago, I was broken. I was newly divorced after a 22-year marriage. I was evicted. My possessions were set out on the street and lost. I was working in a restaurant as a server while I went to school full time to get my master's degree. And at one point, I had two jobs. Plus, I was doing in-person classes. I didn't do online classes. I would come home limping with shin splints and feet tender and sore from walking 16 hours a day. I would have to nap for 30 minutes in my car in between shifts. I was mentally beaten down by managers that were young enough to be my children. I was cursed and reviled by my fellow employees, and I was humbled with a $2.50 per hour server salary, depending on scraps and tips that you leave on the tables to feed my family. And I had to work every single major holiday. And I watched families enjoy their meals with their loved ones with big smiles on their face. Yeah, I held back tears. I smiled big. But all alone, I was in my gut-wrenching heartbreak, knowing that I couldn't be with my family. No one but God truly knew how I suffered. And I cried a lot and I prayed even more. Meanwhile, my son was shot 5 times. My daughter was bullied. My mother was brutally killed. Close friends disappeared and betrayed me. I lost relationships that I valued. I went through so many things that would bring the average person to end it all. And God has answered me in so many ways that I can't even believe it. God has now restored me. He's done a new thing for me, and he can do that same thing for you as well. I know you've seen me. I started over in my 40s, and God delivered, elevated, humbled, and held me. My faith, it was tested and cultivated. My character was developed, and the trials made me stronger in him. I wanted to quit so many times. I wanted to quit. And now God has blessed me tenfold for my troubles and all of my tears. I know for every tear I shed, I now laugh with joy, knowing I'm going to be okay. 3 businesses, multiple duplexes, a rental condo, a paid off home, and a phenomenal group of loyal, loving people surrounding me. That is now my story. Honey, but let me tell you something. What he does for me, he can do for you. I said all this to say, hold fast to your faith, hold tight to your dreams, and stay focused on your purpose. Age ain't nothing but a number, and it's never too late to begin to live, to grow, to learn, change, and evolve. Cling tight to your hope, persevere, and know that this pain, this struggle is only temporary. You got this. And if you don't, God certainly does. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. If you enjoy my videos, watch, subscribe, and let's take this journey together. Be blessed.